Hello folks. This nice tablet has been critically wounded, and we have to bring it back to the usable state. This is a Wacom DTH W1300 Cintiq companion. Here you can see the problem: charging port is missing. This tablet is a capable PC even now, in 2025. It has two USB 3 ports, mini DVI port, audio jack 3.5mm for wired headphones and a slot for microSD cards. Broken charging port is a common design flaw of Wacom tablets. It is not fixed enough, and with time and each plug-in user wiggles it by a tiny bit, eventually ripping the port out. There is no point of fixing 10-year-old PC in such a poor condition. In addition to missing charging port, this particular tablet was neglected during disassembly. Almost all screws are missing. Also, its battery is dead beyond repair. But the Wacom stylus technology makes this tables interesting up to today, when ordinary Windows tablets have been long forgotten. It is a 13.3-inch Windows 8.1 mobile creative tablet with full HD screen resolution and Wacom's patented pen technology. The battery has 3.2 volts instead of minimally allowed 7.2. The battery controller has locked itself, and a special programmer is required. No practical meaning of repairing a 10-year-old battery, especially for a tablet that is a desktop only due its size and power consumption. Now, let's unscrew the only two screws this tablet has left with, and get the back cover off. Here's more on the specifications of this tablet. It has 13.3-inch Full HD display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 and 75% Adobe RGB coverage. The screen uses IPS technology with a wide 178-degree viewing angle, and an AC active matrix TFT LCD panel. Its sensor screen supports 2048 levels of pressure sensitivity, tilt recognition up to 60 levels, and a tilt range of 40 degrees. All powered by the Pro Pen, pressure-sensitive, and battery-free stylus. The Cintiq companion comes equipped with an adjustable stand offering 3 angles, making it comfortable for both right and left-handed users. Under the hood is a third-generation Intel Core i7-3517U processor with 2 cores 4 threads at 1.9 GHz. Equipped with 8GB DDR3 RAM and 256GB mSATA SSD. The tablet also offers Wi-Fi 802.11bgn, Bluetooth 4.0, 2 SuperSpeed USB 3.0 ports, a mini DisplayPort video out, and a microSD slot. There's also a headphone jack and dual HD cameras. 2 megapixels at front, 8 megapixels on rear, along with 2 stereo speakers. Battery life was up to 5 hours. Thanks to the 64 watt-hour battery capacity. Or 8,000 mAh at 7.4 volts. Dimensions are 375 by 248 by 17 mm, weight, 1.8 kilograms, or about 3.9 pounds. The tablet was manufactured somewhere in late 2013 or 2014. Now, let's use a multimeter to verify if the battery is alive. Just have to place the multimeter for the screen to be visible on camera. Touching the multimeter probes to the terminals of the battery connector. And we get nothing. The battery controller has locked itself. You already knew that, but actually this was the moment when it became clear the battery is dead beyond practically meaningful repair. Anyway, the job is to fix the charging port issue. So, let's start disassembling the tablet to take out its motherboard. First, unscrew 2 screws for the 256GB mSATA Toshiba SSD and gently get it out of the slot. Next, in a similar manner, make the Wi-Fi module free. Be careful when disconnecting antennas, the connector on the module is easy to rip off. Let's put a piece of cloth under the screen to avoid scratches. The screen is the most precious part of the tablet. Moreover, the screen has matte finish, which stands out favorably among any other tablet, let it be Android or iPad. Here is the charger that was given with this tablet. There are some doubts that this charger belonged to this tablet. For example, this charger has a power rating of 120 watts, while the tablet requires only 64 watts. A 90-watt charger would be more suitable. However, this charger works, and a connector for it is available. So, let's keep unscrewing the motherboard out of its place. Checking where the screws might be. Taking out the first screw. No screw under the CMOS battery. Which is also fully discharged, by the way. To keep the time ticking, this CR 2016 battery has to be replaced. Trying to lift the motherboard, but something holds it. No apparently visible screws left. But clearly something firmly holds the motherboard. Where is that hidden screw? May it be the speaker screws that are in the way? Let's remove the speaker. Just in case. Yep, one hidden screw found. Looks like another one is left somewhere. Aha, the last hidden screw is beneath the heat pipe. The CPU cooling system has to be removed first. Unscrew the 4 fasteners, and gently pull up the heat pipe with the heatsink. It is thick enough to avoid bending. And take off the cooling system to reveal that black screw underneath it. Remove all the connecting cables to completely free the motherboard. The last ribbon cable is a stubborn one. Now, when the motherboard is out, we can see the problem spot. Strangely, the charger connecting pads are not ripped off. They are usually destroyed when connector is wiggled out off its place. A diode mode in a multimeter allows to determine the pinout of the charging socket. First, find a minus pad. Or as it called, ground. Ground is on any metal shield, so simply touch one probe to it, and another, at the point of the charger pin pad. If multimeter beeps, that is the ground charger pad. If not beeps, move to another pad. A few beeps later you now know where to solder black, ground, and red, plus, wires of the charging port. All that is left, is to solder those wires and a new charging connector. Pro tip, use flux. Flux is good. Flux is very good. And solder the red wire to its place. Turn the motherboard around, and double, or even triple beep to ensure there is no short circuit. You don't want a short circuit when you have a charger as powerful as 120 watts. It is so powerful, that it may simply not notice small short circuit and burn wires down. Now, solder the black wire to its place. Time to check if the motherboard works with a low-power charger. No fire. The job is done. Partially assembling the tablet to check if the battery will take charge. Nope. The battery is absolutely dead and refuses to charge. This tablet will have no battery power. This connector is not Wacom's original. But it fits to the charger that was given with this tablet. Time to solder a charging connector. It is too big to be placed inside the tablet's case. It will stick out hanging on wires. Reassembling the tablet for final test. Putting everything in the reverse order. All the cabling, cooling system. Pressing the power button. And the tablet turns on. The job is done. Thanks for watching. If you are still here, please subscribe to the channel. And share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think on this topic? Was it worth the time?